I first found out about Uncommon from my younger brother, Josh Curtis, and he had just a crazy transformation in his life, and I noticed that he was just living completely differently, and so I knew I had to check this place out. So my first few experiences at Uncommon, I remember feeling completely welcome to be here just as I am, and it was really encouraging. It was a really encouraging environment because everyone was completely free in worship, and I think that just the love of God was so felt and so strong here. One of my most impactful experiences that I've had here at Uncommon was it actually started on my drive over here one night, and I remember God gave me this vision, this picture of myself responding to something that Dean was gonna say on the microphone, and he was basically calling people who had past hurts from their father. And I remember saying, Lord, I've forgiven him. I feel good about that. And he said, well, it's not about how you've forgiven him. There's things that I want to touch in your heart. And so I was like, all right. And so I wasn't sure if that was for me or not tonight or when it was, but Dean ends up getting the exact same thing that I heard the Lord gave me on my drive over. And so if he had not have done that beforehand, I probably wouldn't have responded to it. So I just went up there and I was like, Lord, I receive whatever you have for me. And sure enough, Dean ends up praying for me. And there were just very specific things that he prophesied, things I had been wrestling with in my mind, things within me that I didn't realize I still needed healing in. And I was wrecked. I was a mess, and I was able to receive the love of God in a way I hadn't before, and was set free. Uncommon has definitely impacted my life, and my life looks different in the way that I carry myself with more boldness and confidence. So when I'm on Sierra College campus, I'm more confident to share my faith, to meet people where they're at, like Jesus meets me where I'm at, pray for them if they have need. And I've really seen a difference in my family. My brother and I both go here, and we just moved back in with our parents, and the way that we interact with them is different, and we do our best to love them, and they've even come a few times because they've seen how our lives have changed. So I would say that it's caused me to be more bold and more loving to people around me. Why I keep coming back to Uncommon after a year and a half now is just because every week there's something different. God never gets boring. God is a God of adventure and life to the full. And it never gets old seeing people come to Jesus for the first time and receive him in their heart, and then see their life be transformed from there, because then they keep coming back. So I say I keep coming back because it never gets old seeing people's lives transformed by Jesus. I would describe Uncommon to someone who's never been before as an environment that they've never experienced. It's not a church, and so it's not going to be what you will normally walk into. You walk in, and the presence of God is so thick and inviting that you're drawn in, and you can't leave in the best way. But yeah, I would describe it as a place where you're going to encounter Jesus, and where you're going to have a personal meeting with him. I would say to live an uncommon life is to live a life that is the life we were created to live, but that not many people live. It is a life that requires us to step out of our comfort zone, to love people when it wouldn't normally make sense to love people, to speak when we would normally want to just be quiet, and to be quiet when we normally want to speak. And it's really just living a life that's transformed by Jesus, and a life that's pursuing to look more and more like Jesus. And that's just not something that's common in our world today. I am Caitlyn Curtis, and I am Uncommon.